Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today for the second webinar in the Singapore Book Bazaar 2020 series. This is the first part of two series, which is creating video assets. So this is a collaboration between SBPA and Muse. And just a little housekeeping before we start. If you have any questions during the presentation, please type them into the chat box in your control panel, and we will bring your questions up during the Q&A segment at the end of each session. So without further ado, I would like to hand over the time to Ms. Shariza Kamil, who is also the Managing Director and Executive Producer, and the instructor, Amir, for the lesson today. Shariza, please.
You're on mute. Shariza, you're on mute.
Okay, thank you, Cecilia. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're feeling all ready for this session. Thanks to Arik for the introduction, and also SPBA for having us, inviting us on this book bazaar. So we're bringing you a short workshop, more of an introduction to creating video assets. I would like for everyone to switch on the camera if that's possible. So because this workshop is very interactive and hands-on, so at least, if we can see some kind of reaction from the participants, that would be great. So, we can have some kind of response. Is that okay? And if you are on the laptop, it'll be great if you have your mobile phone with you. Because this whole workshop is basically to guide you through how to create video assets using your mobile phones. So do we see? Oh, great. I see a lot of people on the camera. Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Everybody ready? Okay, understand. I see. Okay, so I will hand over the session to Amir. He'll be taking you through this workshop. I will be liaising with any questions regarding if you have questions on the chat group. So Amir, ready to go?
Yes, I am.
Okay,
hello,
great.
everyone. Hello, everybody. It's great to see a lot of faces here. Okay, so welcome to Muse Academy. And today, we thank SBPA for inviting Muse to introduce and share with all of you about our newly produced workshops, which is creating video assets for marketing and advertising for businesses using your mobile devices. I'm Noor Amir, and I'm the camera operator and camera operator and producer assistant from Muse Private Limited. We have done Huawei. We have done projects overseas in Indonesia for big companies like Evonik and their client Pertamina. We have also done commission projects for MOE and Mediacorp. Today, I will be guiding you on how to create video assets for marketing and advertising for businesses. So first, I'm going to be showing you guys our reel. So here's our reel, and it's an overview of what we've been producing. Okay. So when you guys were looking at Reel, do you guys find anything familiar? Or like, do you find any familiar brands within the video? Anyone? Can unmute and say something if you recognize a brand in our Reel. Oh, can't really see. Okay. Okay. So that's the different that's the different brands we show in the reel just now. We have like brands like Evonik, we have Galan, all the big brands in there. Okay, without further ado, let's go through the agenda. So for today's session, session 1, we will learn how to develop your ideas, and we will learn how to shoot using your smartphone. So you don't need any fancy gear or whatever. You just need your smartphone. I'm sure everyone here has a smartphone, right? Okay. In session 2, we will learn how to edit all these videos that we have learned how to shoot just by using your mobile phone. So you can example all of the footages that we shot into a video. You just using your phone. You don't need a computer or anything like that. Okay. Before I go on, may I know if anyone here has any idea what is video making all about? Like, why is it so important for us to create one? Anyone want to share? Let's have maybe Lawrence.
Hello. Yeah, can you hear?
Yeah, I can. Do you have any idea what is video making all about?
What is video making all about?
Yeah.
I
Can you tell us why is it important for us to create one?
I think it's more, it engages people more rather than the standard image or photo, a still photo. So it's more engaging and it can capture people's attention if it's done right, especially with like Instagram and TikTok rising nowadays.
Okay, thank you for your info. Yeah, that is true because it is shown that videos are more engaging than photos and just text, right? Okay, so with now I would like for the participants to introduce themselves, just for them to answer these questions, so I can get a sense of similar backgrounds in industry. Then we can tweak as I go along on suggestions and techniques which are relevant. Is there anyone here that are not from the publishing or media industry? Like completely not related. So everyone here is from the publishing and media industry? Okay, I feel that maybe there is some people just too shy to say right now lah. So it's okay. Okay, so just gonna pick a few names to say because there's a lot of people here. So can I get Clarissa? Clarissa, can you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Clarissa. So I'm for Hodder Education. So the kind of videos that we're looking to produce will actually be more of educational videos because we cater to the primary and secondary school market. So that's sort of the kind of videos that we hope to produce in the near future. So our target audience would definitely be the primary and secondary school students.
Okay. Oh, so that's your target. Okay, thank you for sharing. Okay. Can I get another person to share? Anyone want to volunteer to share? Okay, I can get Amanda to share.
Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm from World Scientific. I'm both an editor as well as in corporate communication. So I do two different kinds of videos. One is purely for promotional matters pertaining to books, and then sometimes we do a little something that's a bit more engaging because you also want to engage your social media audience. Yeah. Most of our target audience are either millennials or older because our books are for higher education. But we do have a small children's collection, so we might expand into videos for that as well in the future.
Right. And I see. Yeah, and with that, so what the reason why I asked for your background is typically because, you know, when you create a video, you know, you would want to think about your like who your identity is and who's your target audience, you see. So if your video must be relatable to your target audience. Okay, so now let's go through the session agenda. So we'll go through this together. So why are videos the number one asset for marketing? Well, as what Lawrence has said, he said that videos are more engaging, and he's not wrong. This is indeed a fact that shows that videos are more engaging. Compared to images, images and what you see on the newspaper, because of the ever growing social media technology, videos are the most viewed. Like if people even if people don't have a common interest in something, I'm pretty sure everybody watches videos and they enjoy watching videos. Yeah, so and not just out of people's interest where videos are important. Even search engines like Google, they love videos. So if you were to search something up on Google, the very likeliness of what will show first is actually a video of that certain topic that you just typed into Google. So that's one way that can help boost your marketing is video. So you see from text release with like a visual asset, so like a picture, and then compared to when we release with multiple media, means it's like photo and video, and then now we have campaigns with video and a lot more media. So it is proven that, you know, this is the times are changing lah. So everyone needs to adapt and, you know, learn how to make videos. Okay, so we can confirm that we can see here 36% of the population has internet and 119% of the population has mobile. So that means everyone has a phone, right? A mobile smartphone. And in Singapore alone, the people in Singapore, they spend like 4 hours online a day on average, and a minimum of 2 hours online via their mobile per day. And even on social media, it's 2 hours a day. That's a lot of time on the internet. Just imagine there's an average, and 85% of people will use their smartphone before they leave the bed in the morning. And not just before they leave in the morning. I'm pretty sure when they come back home, also a routine right before you sleep is you use your phone again. I'm sure, right? Okay, and not just that. Have you guys seen this? Look at this. This is Lady Gaga. Do you guys know Lady Gaga? So Lady Gaga's latest music video, I Want Your Love. You can check it out on YouTube. This entire music video was filmed on a phone. It was not on a camera, it was on a smartphone. And even Apple released a short film using their own smartphone. So what I'm trying to get here, the point I'm trying to get here is that now in this day and age, with the technology that we have, because of how improved the phone is, you know, you pay thousands to get your phone. So why not? You know, you might not have the best camera gear. You might not have, like, you know, the gear that all the other filmmakers have, but you have your phone. You really paid thousands for your phone, and your phone has a very good it's a very good tool to create videos. So let's address this. So pre-COVID, during COVID and post-COVID, the social media marketing is a new normal, and it's going to be a new normal for a very long time. Because of this, you see, even the government, I'm going to give you an example, is the government. The government has an online presence, a very strong online presence. You see how they have from TikTok, Facebook, and also Instagram. You see? And the difference is that the government is they know how to cater to the different social media platforms. And what I mean by that is that if you actually check out their TikTok, you can see that their content is more for millennials, and it's more, it is to spread awareness, but in the approach of millennials. As you can see, there'll be like a lot of skits, little like dances or whatever. That is more catered for, you know, the younger generation. And then on Facebook, it is more, the production is higher. It's like films and whatnot. And on Instagram is more bite-sized content, because you know you'll be scrolling your Instagram, and you probably won't stay too long, right? You know, if something bores you too fast, you just scroll away. So if all what I want to say is, if the government is using TikTok, if the government is using videos on social media to market themselves, to set an online presence, why shouldn't you? Okay, so let's first talk about the workflow. Okay, so when you create a video, it's not just about taking a camera and just point and shoot whatever you want. So when you want to create a video, there are steps into creating these videos. So the first thing what we have is something we call pre-production, production, and post-production. These are the 3 stages that we have. Okay, so in pre-production, it is basically the conceptualization and ideation. So this is where your idea that you have in your head, you can jot it down. You can jot it down on a paper. You can draw it out on a storyboard, like I mentioned here, a storyboard. You can basically convert your idea in your head, just write it down. You're gonna write down your idea as much as you can, and that will be in pre-production. And then you also can think, you also can plan ahead, like where would you want to put your video. You know, that's why we have the deliverables planning. Next, we have production. Production is basically when you take your concept, your idea, you bring it to life. You actually make a little set, or you have some actors, or you actually bring your product, your props, and then you're ready to shoot. You use your phone to shoot it, and like even the set design is considered under production. Yeah. So after you have taken your idea, and you brought it to life and you shot in production, next we will have post-production. So in post-production, is editing your footages, your idea, and making it into a video. So after in post-production, then that's where we are done. But that's the thing about this process is actually not this linear. So I'll talk more about it later, but this process is actually not this linear. This is a guide into how to make a video, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you will follow in this from this start to this end. Okay, so what you will need, so all you need is a smartphone. You'll need a bright location with like natural lighting, or if you have your own lights. And also you want to have like if you are selling a product, you will want your product, you want to have your product on standby to shoot it. If you're selling a service, then it will be a different way to show it. Okay, let's talk about content orientation. Okay, so content orientation, horizontal versus vertical. So for content orientation, this one is as simple as when you watch a video on your phone, right? Tell me, most people, tell me when you watch a video on your phone, do you watch a video in this orientation or in this orientation? Do you watch it vertically or horizontally? Okay, how many people here, when you watch a video on your phone, you hold it like this?
On Instagram, yes.
On Instagram? Okay. What else? Anything else? Anyone else watches videos like this? Cecilia, okay. Cecilia gave a thumbs up. That means she does it too. Okay. Okay, then how many of you actually bother to turn the phone and watch your videos like this?
For YouTube and other bigger videos, yes.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So So you understand, okay, so that's the point I'm getting at, okay? So there is a difference in content orientation. So some videos, they are meant for it to be vertical. Some videos are meant to be horizontal. So what I mean is, like what Amanda just said. So like when you're on Instagram, right? You'll be watching videos like this. So naturally, when you want to create a video for Instagram, you wouldn't want to shoot it this way if you know in the end, the video will be like vertical. So this is where content orientation is important lah. So we go to the next point. So horizontal is aspect ratio of 16:9, and vertical we have the aspect ratio of 9:16. So most platforms, they accept horizontal for like Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. But there are also platforms that accept vertical. And so right now, TikTok is the only one that don't really play well with horizontal. They are solely for vertical videos. So like Instagram can go both ways, YouTube can go both ways, Facebook and Twitter as well. And if you guys are updated, Twitter just released a new feature on their app, which is called Fleet. So it's like another version of Instagram stories, but on Twitter. Yeah, they call it Fleet. I guess they're trying to be Fleet. Okay, so next, I'm gonna teach you how to shoot marketable videos on your smartphone. Okay, so first let's talk about resolution. Sorry. Okay, so how many of you understand what exactly is resolution? When do you hear this term, resolution? When you go out to buy a TV, right? When you go out to buy a TV, actually, what do you look at when you buy a TV? Do you see, oh, big screen, I want? You know, is that the way people buy a TV? I'll tell you. When you go out to buy a TV, and the salesman tells you, this one can go up to 4K, 8K. Do you understand what he means when he say that, or just admiring the TV and ignoring what the salesperson is saying? You know? Okay, never mind. I'll be the one to explain to you what is resolution. Okay, so resolution, a simpler way to visualize is when you go to YouTube, right? And then you see the gear button. When you press the gear button, you see like a lot of numbers, right? You see like 360p, 480p, 720p. Do you see that, right? So those are different resolutions. So right now, standard resolution, the standard resolution is Full HD, which is 1080p. But the actual dimension is 1920 by 1080p. But when you go to like buy a TV, let's say, the salesperson will most likely try to sell you a 4K TV. So what I'm trying to say is, the bigger the resolution, the higher quality the video is. So you might be wondering, why when I go to the cinema, the all the details of the people's details in the videos are so sharp? It's because they're shooting at a higher resolution. That's the simplest I can put it. But now what if I tell you, your phone also can shoot at 4K resolution? Do you believe me? You don't believe me? Yeah, so I'm just gonna be a spoiler. Your phone can shoot 4K resolution. If anybody here has the S20, right, you're more champion because you can shoot 8K resolution. Okay, so resolution is basically the bigger the resolution, the higher the quality. Okay, now we should move to smartphone shooting tips. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about composition. So composition, this is a basic composition where we see the three separate things. We see the foreground, the background, and also the middle ground. So I would like somebody who has their camera on. Okay, how about Lawrence, can you determine for me in this picture where exactly is the foreground?
The foreground,
Yeah.
it will be the cup, the monitor, and what's this at the left hand corner? I think it's another cup. Yeah. So
Okay.
this foreground, and the background should be the person.
Okay. How about the mid-ground then? Where will the middle ground then?
I'm not quite sure what that is.
Okay. So basically, this foreground, middle ground, and background, right? is the distance from the camera. So foreground will be the nearest to the camera, correct? The middle ground will be the one right after that, and then background will be the furthest from the camera. So if you take a look at here, the foreground is actually the cup on the left, which Lawrence got it right. But as you see, the other cup and the monitor is nearer to the subject, which is the midground. And the background will be all the way behind. So because this was shot in an office, the composition for the background is not so obvious because it's a wall behind her. So it is pretty close to her, you see. But if you in a different situation where you're shooting outdoors, you can have more clear composition. So this composition makes it look nicer with you don't have like emptiness. Okay, so take this for example. Here we have a plant at the front as the foreground, and we have our subject and also the background. Yeah, so just note this down, okay?
Just a question, if we remove
Oh,
the
yeah.
plant, then what would be the foreground?
If you remove the plant, the only foreground you would have is the monitor on the left. But so when you try to put foreground so that you have this nice depth that people can see, trust me, it will make a big difference if you were to shoot outside or anywhere like actually. Okay, so next we talk about shot sizes. Okay, so here we have the wide shot, we have the medium close up and the close up. So the wide shot on the left is most of the time used to portray, a wider field, so you can show the audience more things. But bear in mind when you shoot wider, I will always say when you shoot wider, it's more expensive to shoot wider because you're showing more things. But you can shoot wide lah. Okay, so there's this medium close up. Medium close up, you want to show like a person, or you want to show something up close but still keeping it somewhat distant. It's not too near, but it's not far. Okay, close up is pretty obvious. It's just a close up, so it's like very near to the subject. So when you use close ups, is for like when you want to show someone's expressions, or if you are promoting a product and you want to show off a logo, right? You can go with like a close up. Or let's say if like a can of water that's cold and you want to show details of like the condensation dripping, then you'll need to use a close up shot lah. Right? Okay. The other tip, this tip might sound stupid, but it's true. When you're using your phone to shoot, please shoot using the rear camera. Why I say so is because the rear camera is known to have the best quality in the phone compared to the front camera. Yes, they might have the same megapixel, but it's still proven that the rear camera will have the nicer quality. The only time where it's actually equal is actually the newer phones, where both front and back is of the same of everything. That's why safest is still to go back, because they usually put the better camera at the rear. Okay. Then my other tip at the bottom, which is if let's say you're using the rear camera to shoot yourself like this, right? Shoot yourself like this. Then you're wondering, no one is helping me. So how am I supposed to see myself? Right. So that's why the tip there is to use a mirror to be able to view what is on the screen. So what I mean by that is simply put the mirror in front of this phone so you can see the reflection of this phone. That's just a tip lah. Okay, so right now, I'm gonna show you guys an example of rushes. So before I continue, what basically are rushes? Rushes are basically like they are basically short clips of videos that when assembled together, they will be a full video lah. Okay, so let me show you some rushes that I have. Okay, this is one of my rushes where I'm taking a shot of this Hello Panda. Okay, and you might be wondering, Ame, why you shoot with all these ugly things surrounding the the shot, like you can clearly see things around me. You can clearly see like there's a paper on the bottom. You can see someone on the right. You can see a lot of things, right? So this one I will explain why I did this later on. Okay. It's a reason why I'm showing this. Okay. So this is the reason why I was showing the rushes. So now I would like for everyone to try out and shoot your own rushes. Okay, so I want everyone to try and shoot like a 5-10 video of a product or service, just applying the things that I taught earlier just now. Okay, so I would like for everyone to just grab your phone and like shoot just try to shoot something like a rush. Anybody confused yet at the moment? So what you can do here is you can sketch out like a synopsis. You can sketch out and I can write down like an idea you have to promote a product, and then just take a video, just take rushes of it. Later on, we will learn how to combine the rushes together. Okay, let me see. I'll just show you how to shoot the rushes again, okay? So you can either take, let's say I wanna promote like this perfume bottle. So you can just take a few rushes, like you can take a wide shot of this, or you can take like a close up of like the Versace logo, and and I would like for everyone to just shoot it in horizontal. So keep it horizontal in the horizontal aspect ratio, and just shoot a few rushes. Then if anybody don't understand how to shoot their rushes, you can just type in the chat or you can ask me here. I can answer your question. Lawrence, you okay, Lawrence? You understand? So let's say you want to promote a book. Maybe you can take rushes of the book lah. Yeah.
Okay. So rushes is just a blank background with the product in the form.
It's not necessarily blank product or blank background of the product. It can be anything. It is basically what we're trying to do here is trying to have enough footages to stitch them up, and then you line up to be a video. You know, when you watch a movie, when you watch a video, it's not just a one take wonder. What it's like, you see a shot of character A, then you see a shot of character B, and then you see a shot of both of them together. You see, those are all different shots. So those are different rushes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like my perfume example. So let's say I want to promote this perfume. So for me, I'll take a close up of perhaps the logo. Maybe I'll take a close up of the spraying, the mist coming out, something like that. You know?
Okay.
Rushes. Now we'll do this until 2:50 lah. Then after that we'll move on. Any question? If you guys have any questions, can feel free to just ask. I'm here to help. Like if you're really still confused from what I taught just now, can ask. I will answer your question again.
Are the rushes all still images or all videos or mix?
Rushes, it can be both like a static shot. Okay. I meant when I said for rushes, right? Rushes are actually videos, so none of them are photos. Okay. The reason why my Hello Panda here looks like a photo is because I meant for it to be still, so that I can later on because I was doing this with not much hands so I couldn't move it around. Yeah. Unless it's like something like this, where I actually moved around the Hello Panda. Yeah.
Hi, sorry, I have a question.
Yes.
Yeah, because you say we need to take a video, right? But now we have no one to help us to move the object. So do I just use my handphone to zoom in and zoom out?
If you want yes, you can. You can zoom in as well solely if you want. But I would recommend, if you're still new to this, that you can just take a still shot. The important thing I want to see is that you know how to shoot horizontally and horizontally, and you know how you know what the different rushes can assemble to be lah.
I see. So now we
Mm.
just need to take a few photos, right? Not
Full
video.
video.
Videos?
Yeah, just like a
Ah,
few seconds, like 3 seconds, 5 seconds.
okay. Okay, thank you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so once you already, if you take the photo, you take a video already, right? You can upload your clips to this link that I sent. Yeah, upload your clips to this folder. There's a Google Drive link. You just upload there. Then we can take a look lah. Then, so what I mean for you to shoot this is apply what I just taught here, which is the composition. If you can do this, I'll be very happy. If you can have a foreground, then your product or whatever you have is the subject, and then you have the background. You have a clear, distinct composition, and you also shoot it in horizontal, and then you can make use of any shot sizes here. The reason why mine has like a background is because that was my intention lah. This is my little set, because I didn't have colored paper at that point of time, so I figured, you know what, why not just use a computer screen? I can change the colors easily that way. Don't fret if you feel bombarded and suddenly, damn, I got nothing to shoot. Just take anything, man. Can take anything to shoot. Can take a remote. Just would like to reiterate the definition of rushes. Rushes is raw footages. Noel, do you have to include audio in the rushes? No, we do not have to include audio in the rushes. It does not matter. If you were recording halfway and you hear like your dog barking or whatever, it's okay. Just carry on and record. The reason we do the reason why you can record the rushes, that's why they call rushes. They're just raw footages. They're not edited yet. Because later on in the next session, I can show you how you can mute the audio, and then it'll all be fine lah. Yes, Sue, yes, it will be a few raw files, correct. So once you're done, you can just upload to the link in the drive. Okay, 10 more minutes and we will carry on the next part, yeah. Okay, Noel, you mentioned about audio. So audio is something we are gonna cover right after this, right after this exercise. If anybody submitted already, can just let me know and we can see straight away.
How's everyone doing? Anyone has problems uploading, please let us know. Oh, great. Okay, see some submission here.
Okay, can see that someone named Wee Chi has submitted. Can I have that person here with the camera on? This yeah, Wee Chi. Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. Okay, so since you're the first one to submit, very good. We will watch yours. Okay. Okay, that's. Oh, I see. Richie, do you have any experience in taking video? So you're muted again.
No. First time taking video like that.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, here's the thing about videos, like the style of taking video, right? Also is that some people, when they are new to videos, right, the way they take videos is similar to I'd say like an Instagram story. You know, when you watch people's Instagram story, the hand just like, you know, but which yours feels very very stable. It's quite stable and like, you know, it's not all over the place. It's like it's actually a technique used. Can you see that you're actually moving nicely to the right? Is it? Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So okay, this movement this movement, if I understand lah, it's hard to get it to be stable, right? Okay. So is there any clips that okay? Oh yeah. So close-up shots like this, right? You don't necessarily have to press record and then go in like this, because this is a bit tough lah on the to do it. So you can also take a still shot of it if you would want it to be in focus. Okay. So I see you got use the different shot size. That's good. So far I haven't seen the composition yet lah. Do you are you aware of the foreground, midground, and the background? As of right now, we have the midground and the background, but we don't have a foreground, like a clear foreground. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take one and send you.
Okay. Thank you, Richie. That's great. That's a very good attempt.
Oh, wow.
We
Okay.
have-
With a few more here. We have here. There's already uploaded the Cecilia. Oh, it's a picture. Okay, we find the video. Oh, you Cecilia you actually set up a backdrop, or is it like already there? There's like the black backdrop over there.
We need to have a background. I'm not so sure.
You don't have to have lah. Yeah.
Uh,
Is-
oh,
yeah.
okay.
The reason why I use my one is because the screen's background is, you know, like it's clean. There's no like crumple or anything, you know.
I see.
Yeah. Okay. We have Rebel City. Okay. Amanda. Okay. The video is still processing. I'm guessing you shot on an iPhone, Amanda. Right? Yep. Can tell. Oh wow.
gives it away, sorry.
Oh, oh wow, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. You choose your cabinet as the wooden background. That's nice. That is nice. This is your first time taking video, or you already knew how to take
I've done
videos?
meddled with it, but no proper guidance, so just experiment here.
Ah, I see, I see. Oh, you have potential in video, eh? You're not bad. Okay, let's see your other clip if it's processed. Yeah, okay. The reason why it's taking so long to process is because Apple iPhones, they shoot using MOV format. MOV is a very big format, so it's not compressed at all, which is good lah. You wouldn't want your videos to be compressed, right? But at the same time, you'll be like, yeah, you shoot 5 seconds of something, the phone storage used up so much.
Mine's only 10 seconds. So
Yeah. Let's see. In the meantime, let's see if anybody else uploaded anything. We have from Aaron Koo. Okay, that one is not converted yet. Okay, we have Hui Ping.
Can I ask what's the best way to upload from the phone to the Google Drive? Like if you use your iPhone, you should using your iPhone then.
If you have Google Drive in your phone, it'll be easiest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Thank you.
Ah, I see. Nice. I see someone is using the foreground, the composition. This is from Hui Ping, right? Yes, Hui Ping. She here. Oh, yeah. I see you, Hui Ping. Yeah, so this is a good example of the composition. Yeah, I assume this teacup is the subject, then the speaker and the wall is the background, and you see another cup at the front is the cup. Yeah, it's a cup. It's a foreground. Okay.
Hi, sorry, can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
When we're shooting video, right, must we
Right.
have a foreground?
Sorry?
Must we have a foreground?
Not necessarily. This is just an exercise.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So if you watch films or advertisements, sometimes they will use a foreground. Yeah, but the foreground will be very blurred because it's so near to the camera.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the yeah.
Thank you.
Basically, the foreground adds as a depth to your whole composition, and it also adds color to your visual as well. Yeah, because sometimes your background is too white, right? So you look very too clinical of sorts. So if you have something in front or even some colored ornaments in the background, that would be nice. It adds colors to the video.
Yep. And because it adds depth, you can feel, you don't feel like the video is flat.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, see, we have, is it done? Okay, I guess it's gonna take a while. This is it, upload again. Oh no, it's okay. Have happy learning. Okay. This is from, who is this from? Yeah. Okay, so that's how you take videos. You got the horizontal video, right? And it's clear, you can see the whole book. But the idea here is, if you want to sell the book, for example, is that there's something more than just the content of the book. Perhaps there'll be another way to portray this video for the book. But good try. How do I say your name? Big Dong. Okay.
It's me, Chris
Oh,
Devar.
Chris. Oh, hello. Yeah. So you're showing off the book, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so you're flipping the pages of the contents of the book. It's
Yeah.
it's a good teaser, but there's another way to do it lah.
Yeah. Don't have space here. That's why.
Yeah. Can see that. Okay. Next we have
Maybe you can skip the second video. It's probably the same as Chris, just another book.
It's okay. We want to see the composition. I think that's a good try, Chris. It's just that because you are also filming, I mean, you're shooting it on your own, trying to hold on to the camera and also flipping the book at the same time. Yeah,
Right.
so yes, it makes it a bit unstable. So what can help you the next round? Perhaps maybe you can use a tripod, so the shot will be much better, and then it's not too close up. Yeah.
Sure. Right. Thank you for that.
Or you can get someone to help you flip.
Yes,
flip the book.
exactly. Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna watch Noel's rushes of another book called Achoo.
It's not moving, huh?
Yes, it's moving.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this zoom out, or should I say dolly out movement, is a very nice movement. But how to say, if you want to do this movement right, I'd say that you need to keep practicing because I understand that the phone is not so stable if you just use your hand. So there is some ways to hold the phone to make it like very stable. Some people say you need to hold your breathing as you do this, like shooting a rifle, something like that. So it's a good attempt, Noel. Like here it doesn't shake, only at the start lah. And it's not bad. Good try. Okay, let's see what else we have. Is there anyone else? Lawrence. Okay, Lawrence, you also shoot on the iPhone, Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you wondering how I know you're shooting on an iPhone?
I think you
think I
mentioned
got-
the MOV, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just spoiled my own trick. Okay. Let's see. Wow. Is this so fast? You got background already?
No, that's actually my exercise mat.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay. But that's good, though.
That's very innovative.
Yeah.
Well done.
I couldn't think what it was. I was like, wow, so fast this guy got background already. Okay. And the last one? Right. Okay. May I ask, what is the white color, like, it's not cloth, right? The one on the floor.
It's actually the box that came with my Apple MacBook.
Oh, the styrofoam cover, is it?
The bag that it came with. So I was just trying to find something to elevate it.
Oh, I see. Okay. I just think that's not bad.
Yeah, that's very clever. Because the whole setup, there's nothing else but just the product. Yeah, so these are the things that you can actually, just create a simple setup, especially when home, right? You don't have like certain gadgets and all that. You try to make do with whatever you have around you. So that's very clever, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Good try. Yeah.
Good try, Lawrence. Okay. Let's see if any more last ones to see here. We have We see Aaron's one. I was trying to see Aaron's one, but what's not there anymore. Okay, never mind. We see here Sue. Sue, are you here? Hello, Sue. You're gonna watch yours now.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I unmuted. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we have a close-up of the product. Okay, that's good. Okay, so you show from close and then you're gonna show it open.
Looks very fast. I thought I took a few seconds, but it looks very fast when you play.
Right. And then this one is the buds inside. So the
Yeah.
order was okay.
Yeah.
Okay, at least you have a sequence. I see that
Yeah.
this one is outside, and the one
Yes.
here is closed, and another one here is
Yes. Yeah.
okay.
I did it
Yeah,
in the
so you can play around in shooting your rushes to make it like more in order so it doesn't look like it jump. So let's say if you were to start with this shot, maybe you can shoot this one from far and maybe you can come in closer. And then the next shot can be a close-up of the that's my own
The
earbuds. Okay, never mind. The logo can be one, and also can
Okay.
have a close-up of like maybe the earbuds opening.
Oh, okay. I never thought how do I need to use my hand to open it.
Okay, so
How
there's
do that is a slow motion, right? How
yeah,
do-
so a trick I will maybe tell you is perhaps you can put your phone on a tripod, and then when you want to open the earbuds, right, you
Yeah.
maybe cannot use your own hand. It's either you use your own hand or you tape like a string to the back of the earbud, then you can pull, then you open without seeing the
Oh,
string.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean
because
that's
sometimes we saw those people unboxing or like the commercial, they put like the box open, but you wouldn't see the hands, but it's
Yeah,
something like it's open automatically. So
yeah.
okay,
It's a trick lah.
okay.
Yeah.
But this would
If you're doing
be-
on your own, so the best is to use a tripod. So you can
Oh.
just put your phone on the tripod and then just basically put it on your table. You have a nice table there actually. So you can do like a top shot and
Okay.
just click record while you are unboxing. And then when during the edit, and we can actually remove all those actions when your hands come in to the frame. Yeah. So that's how it's done. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get my tripod later. Thank you. Thanks.
Welcome.
Shariza, Amir. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have because I think for books, when we want to present books and then we want to open the books, right? Do you have any tricks in like you flip the books without showing the hands?
Can.
You mentioned now use a piece of string or something like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would say I don't have a book. I don't read. Oh wait, let me find.
You don't read.
Very excuse.
Yes,
okay. There is a trick. Yes.
Pretend it's not a book lah. I don't have a book. Okay, then it's a book, right? You shoot it closer, like close up to the point where you only can see maybe the pages. So you can't even see this part. You know, the edge. What do you call it? Tongue. Is this the tongue? No. The back of the book.
Spine.
The spine, sorry. Okay. Then what you can do is you can attach a string to the front. So you just pull. Then you open. The trick is that you need to shoot it near. Close up.
Okay.
Don't zoom in. Your phone's okay. Another tip, when you use your phone and you zoom in, right? The zoom is horrible. So don't do it.
Okay.
You see all the people who use Instagram story, then they zoom in when they're recording, then you see suddenly everything become pixelated. Like that. Don't zoom in. You want to zoom, you walk forward.
Correct.
Or you go nearer.
Another trick is that when you shoot the close-up, so you have another different shot of like a wide shot, so that it doesn't look like it's jumping. It's a continuous action, just like what Amir mentioned earlier on. So that's the reason why it's important to have variety of shot sizes in your video. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's bring that back again. So like what she's saying is when you're shooting with different shot sizes, you see how you can go from wide and then very tight, right? If you were to shoot wide all the time, it might look like this person is moving around. Is moving around in a weird, moving in and out of time because he's suddenly here and there. But if you make him do the same action repeatedly but different shot size, you can nicely sync it up and make it look like smooth. Like let's say he's walking from left to right. If you take a couple of shots from him wide and then close up, you can match it up nicely in edit. Like let's say you take the wide shot, he from left, he go halfway, right? Halfway through, you cut to the shot of him close up or medium close up, which is this one, medium close up. He's middle of the frame. And then lastly, the close up, he just leaves the frame. So yeah, that's why you can experiment with the shot size. You don't necessarily have to take the shot and then like go in, go out, you know, because in editing, you can cut straight away to that shot. You can cut from, I'm taking a wide shot of this, I can straight away cut to the close up. You don't have to manually go in and, you know, do that. Yeah. Okay. So now, just want to see one more person. I saw one more person post. Sorry. Just one more person. This one. Okay, we have this, another book. Oh, that's a cool idea. That is cool. That is very cool. It's like, I feel, yeah, this is very cool. Okay, but just a question. Any reason? Who submitted this? This is by. Is this by Sue also, or is it a different person?
It's by Faye, right?
Yeah, by Faye. Who's Faye? Is Faye here? Hello, anybody here? Is Faye? It's in the chat. Global Publishing. Oh, it's go. Okay, yeah. So this one that you submitted. Yeah, no problem. Right. Any reason why you used you shot in a vertical aspect ratio, meaning you shot it this way? Can you see? Yeah. Is there any reason why you shot it that way, like this? Or is it like by instinct? You want to take video straight away, you go like this.
Because a book is actually more like the horizontal way. So if I go the landscape, it might not be able to shoot the whole book, or I have to like do a much more wider zooming or kind of, and I happen to have a horizontal screen so that I can fit in and put as a background behind the book.
Right. Okay. But okay, actually this is not horizontal, this is vertical. Yeah, when you're holding the phone, it is vertical.
Sorry, vertical.
Yeah. So it is not wrong. Because like I said, there are platforms that accept vertical. There's a lot of platforms that do that too. It's just that if there is also a way to shoot horizontal, even because actually horizontal is an easier way to see more things. So because your book is horizontal, you shoot horizontal. So I get what you're trying to say, you know, that you have to go wider to see everything. But that's why when you shoot, except for your book, there's a lot of other shots you can do other than showing what's inside in the book. Yeah. Okay, but nice. I like the background. The background. Just that later on you realize that the reason why I did what I did was so that I could go and not show the bottom, in a sense that I shot it very wide so I can crop it out. That's what I did lah. Okay, so let's go back to our slides. Okay, let's go. Okay, so thanks to everyone for submitting their shooting exercise. I think that was good. Okay, now we're gonna learn how to record clean audio. Oh, clean audio. What the hell does this guy mean by clean audio? I record the audio then I wash. No, lah, kidding. So, clean audio, basically what I mean by that is when you listen to a podcast, right? You sometimes hear like music in the background. You hear music in the background and you sometimes hear like sound effects in the background and then you hear the guy's voice, like what I'm talking, like how I'm talking right now, right? So what I mean by clean audio is like right now I am talking. Okay, right now may I ask Amanda, as I'm talking right now, do you hear anything around me? Do you hear only my voice or do you hear some background noises as well?
Sounds quite clean.
Sounds like clean, right? So this
could
one
just be my earphone.
actually is what I'm using a software that's automatically cleaning stuff, but just showing this as an example. So right now what you hear is like clean audio, right? But once I do this, do you hear everything?
You're typing.
Yeah, you can hear typing and stuff. Okay, so this is not clean audio right now. Is not clean audio because the environment is noisy. So, you know, if you want to use this in a podcast, it's not usable, you see. So now we will see how we can improve the ways to record clean audio. Let me just switch back to my clean audio. Okay, much better. Okay, so when you want to record audio, what I suggest is to be in a quiet room. So what I mean by a quiet room is like your fan, your appliances like the fan or the aircon, switch them off. So you don't hear the fan in your recording. You don't hear the aircon buzzing in your recording. You have the door open, you have to close it also. Okay? And let people in your house also know that you're recording. Ask them to keep quiet. So that will be another way. If you live alone, okay, better, then don't have to tell anybody. But if the door is open, even if you live alone, just close it so you can isolate, noise away. Okay. Also, if you are recording, record closer to the subject. What I mean by subject means I'm speaking, so I am the subject. This is my mic, right? So like I'm speaking right now, it's very clear. You can hear me. But the moment I talk from here, you can hear me not. But very far, right? Yeah. Okay lah. Actually, that's why you try to record closer. Okay. Another tip is refrain from holding a mobile phone when recording. Why I say this is, let's say you're using your phone to record your voice. Any fidget you do, this phone microphone will pick it up. You hear like a vibration, tapping. You hear like like if your phone vibrate, you can hear the buzzing also. So I would recommend that you mount your phone on a stand or place it on a stable surface so that you can record. So you see, even this professional mic I'm using is on a stand. Yeah. So what say you when you use a phone, you can also apply this same technique, like it works. Okay. So this one fast one. I promise, fast one. I want everybody, to record your voice and just upload to the same link. Sorry, I give you another link. Okay, just read this script and show me the cleanest audio that you can get. Yeah. Okay, another tip before you go. Wait. Another tip before you go. When you record your audio, right, please, for the love of God, don't put your mouth near the phone like this. Reason being is when you do this, right, the audio will break because it's too near. So, generally, I'd say if you want to record audio, place a fist distance away and you're fine. This way is fine, but don't hold the phone. Don't hold the phone. Put it somewhere. Okay? Put it on a safe surface. If you need to bend down to get nearer to the phone to talk. You can do that too. Okay, I'm gonna share a link. Can I have the link? Where's the chat? Yeah, can I have the link for them to submit for audio exercise? Okay. You can say the line I have here for example, or you can also use your own line. Up to you. Can get creative, make me laugh. I like to laugh, make everyone laugh, make happy. Or yeah.
Can I ask something?
Yes, Clarissa.
Do you use the camera video to do the audio, or like on iPhone, is there another app for audio?
Okay, so for iPhone, you can just use your voice memo app because there is no actual audio recorder app on iPhone that is native. So you can also use the voice memo. Yeah.
For those using Android, you will use your voice recorder.
Yeah, so like just a reminder of the tip: when you're recording clean audio, make sure you turn off all fans. Yeah, it'll be hot, but only for a while only. That's why actually when we do like filmmaking or video making, we try to switch off the whatever that's making sound so we can get the cleanest sound as possible. So you might be wondering when we record scenes like in a club, right? In a club, and then you hear like music and you hear people partying, right? You might be wondering, then how do people record that kind of sound? I'll tell you. So when you see those type of scenes in the club and people are talking in the club, there is no actual music playing. All those are in editing. So when you're actually there in the set and filming in the club, actually the club is quiet, it's just people talking. There's no audio. The music and everything else is added on later. Okay, I sent the link for to upload your audio files. This is another exercise. Yeah, we gotta keep this hands on, so everybody here can bring back something. Okay, if you want to promote your book, you can, or you want to, let's say you want to do a voiceover or your own book, you can do that too. So if anybody have any questions on how to record audio clean, can ask me. I'm sorry if I'm disturbing anybody that's recording right now. Yes, is there an error of the link? Sorry, the link has a full stop. Let me send the link again. Here's the link. Sorry, everyone. Yeah, here's the link. Okay. All right, I see a few already. Okay, let's view them. Cannot view, listen together. Okay, let's see.
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
Okay, Clarissa, can I know how near you were to your phone? Was it? Okay. So like I said, try one. If one fist is too near, you can try two fists. 1.5. Sorry, 1.5. 1.5 away around here. I guess it's good like this. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
1.5. Yeah, because if you listen, so this is what I mean by if you are too near to the microphone, right? The audio will break. You listen again. You can hear?
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
You can hear like a pop,
It's actually a
like
popping
the
sound.
popping sound. Yeah.
I see.
So because you're very near to the phone, also it creates this popping sound. But there's also a way to negate this popping sound. Is you can get a pop filter, or another way is to use a soap. Okay, let me listen to another one.
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
That's very clean.
Yeah, that's very clean.
Delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
Yeah, that's very clean. Who is this? Moon Kid.
Yes.
Can you share with us how you did it?
I put it on the table and then just lean down a bit to talk to it.
Oh, well done.
Yeah,
So
very
everyone, yes, that's really a very good tip for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So how far were you from the mic, from the phone? Like
About 3 fists.
yeah.
3
So
feet or
maybe
so lah. Not that near.
Yeah, that was very clean, actually.
Yeah. So now you can proceed to go do your ebook, audiobook recording. But then again, I think the best is to get a tripod. Otherwise, you will have problems with your neck.
Yeah, your
Looking
neck's
down.
gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next we have Wee Chi. Let's see what he has.
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
Okay, Wichi, I can see that your distance to the mic is good, but
Is there
Free
an aircon?
delivery for orders
Aircon on?
more than $50 in November.
yes, it sounds like there is aircon and sounds. I can
Background
hear
sound.
background sounds going on lah.
Yeah, you're right. Aircon is on and there are people in the office.
Yeah. So that's if you, that's why I mentioned if you can record in a quiet room, that would be, it really enhance your recording like how Moonkid did it. Okay, let's see the other people. Is there anyone else? Okay, we have Amanda.
This is a Singapore Telecom announcement service. The number you just called is not in use. Thank you.
Wow, this one come here to spoil market. Wow, okay.
This is a Singapore Telecom announcement service. The number you just called is not in use.
Is this the same Amanda or a different Amanda?
It's the same thing. I just annoy my mom's friends with that when I was a kid because that used to be the announcement when you call a number and the person doesn't want to pick up.
Oh, you have a nice voice, huh?
Yeah, Amanda, you could probably try it for a voiceover talent.
I have tried when I was much younger.
Oh, really? Okay, just need a bit more of, coaching and guidance. Or anyone who wants to promote the product, you can use Amanda's voice.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
Thank
so
you, Amanda.
for Amanda's recording, can I know
This is a Singapore Telecom announcement
how near you were to the phone as well?
service. The number you just called is not in
Maybe your head width, they're about 1 foot.
Okay, it's a bit soft. Because I don't know if it's either your voice or the distance.
Probably
But
the
it's a bit
distance,
soft.
yeah.
And also I feel that there is a aircon or
This is a Singapore.
I hear.
Oh, that's the laptop.
Yeah, the
vibrates.
laptop fans. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. At least you understand, right? When you're record clean audio, you just turn everything else off.
Yeah. Another tip to take note is if you are in the room, like I can see a window there, so perhaps you may want to close the windows and cover it with a curtain, so that will absorb the noise.
Okay, next we have Norel.
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November. Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
It's not bad. It's very clear. Your voice is very clear. Nora, your voice is very clear. But there is a ambient, I think fan. It sounds like a fan.
My
Is
fan
there-
was closed. I switched off my fan.
Then there's something else in the background.
Yeah.
Free delivery for orders more than $50 in November.
Yeah, I think that will just be an ambient sound. But nevertheless, it's actually quite clean. Good job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, next we see we have anyone new or not. Just gonna refresh this once. Okay, we have Chris. Chris, right? Oh, okay, this one's not down yet, not converted yet. Okay. Okay, I will wait for this later. I will listen to it by myself. Okay. Let's go back here.
I have a question.
Oh yes.
You mentioned putting like a close the window and putting what curtains or something to absorb the
just
sound,
cover.
right?
Yep,
Cover.
yep.
So what are other ways that we can make the room as soundproof as possible?
No, there's no way unless you want to. Sorry?
Unless you have a car. If you have a car,
Yes. The best environment would be in the car.
With no aircon.
Yes, with no
yeah, turned
aircon.
off, everything turned off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, understood.
Or you can use you can get into your wardrobe if there is enough space for you.
Oh, the
Yep.
clothes will absorb.
Yes, yeah.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, because there are some voice-over talents who actually use the wardrobe as their recording studio. Actually, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so everyone did this, and I can see that everyone now know how to record clean audio. Okay, that's a summary of what I taught today. So we learned about content orientation, which is the difference between horizontal and vertical and horizontal orientation. That some platforms use the different orientation. Then we have learned how to shoot on the smartphone, using the rear camera to shoot in the composition with the foreground, midground, and background. And also we also learn how to record clean audio. So you see how to create a video is not just point and shoot. In the end, first you need to go through again that whole workflow of pre-production, planning, and then shooting, which is production, and then editing, which is what we will learn in session 2 lah. So with that, let me show you an example of a video that I personally shot and edited using my phone. Now, if I were to tell you that this was shot on a phone, would you believe me?
I've been seeing your raw footage, yes, and it's really nice. Good job.
Yeah, so
You
there's a
mean
reason.
you shoot on the phone without any gadget, or like
What I showed you just now
it's all
is
okay.
exactly
How
how
do
I
you-
did it.
So are you going to show us how does it move, right?
I'll-
Rotate.
I will show more of that tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. So from my video, if you realize, you don't see the floor, you don't see the person on the right, you don't see anything, right? So that was the reason why I did it. The reason why I shot it so far was because I knew I couldn't shoot it near in the first place. So I wanted it to be wide, but at the same time not show all these things around me. So what I did here was actually I shot at a bigger resolution. I shot at 4K because I was using a phone that can shoot 4K, which is most likely everyone's phone here can shoot 4K as well. Maybe. Yeah. I can guarantee the ones that are using iPhone can. Definitely. Yeah. So I shot it at 4K, but the end video was only 1080p, so I had a lot of space to play with. So what I did was I cropped everything out so that it only leaves me with the red background, which you see here. Yeah. And then because I was playing with like 3 boxes of Hello Panda products, right? So I play around lah. If the red one, I play with a red background. The pink one, I play with the pink background. The blue one, I play with the blue one. This is just an example. You don't have to exactly do like what I did. This is just what was in my head when I was thinking about this video at that point of time. Yeah. Can also have different things like for me right now, if I were to redo this video, I would show maybe actual milk flowing, because this one is milk flavored, or chocolate flowing. I don't know. There's endless possibilities. So like for a simple product like this Hello Panda, you can think of a lot of things. Like it doesn't necessarily just have to be what's inside this packaging and what's the packaging itself. It can also be what is related to make this product. Like what I just said. If the inside is milk, can we show milk? You know, or the strawberry, you can show the strawberry fruit, something like that. Yeah. Okay. So is there any questions to how I took the rushes just now, like to example into a video?
I have a question about lighting.
Lighting, yeah, sure.
Lighting, yeah. I think, do we really need an extra lighting as like the photo shooting kind of lighting, or just like normal white light or like yellow lighting is a no-no?
Yeah, okay. So to answer your question, I would say that you won't need lighting to a certain extent. For example, for my video, I never use a single light. I just open my window.
Yeah. So that is the natural lighting.
Correct.
What so if it's a windy day or like cloudy day?
If it's a cloudy day, then perhaps you might want to shoot outdoors straight away, like don't stay home.
Oh, so cannot do it at night, right? With the lighting, so there will be shadow.
At night, yes. At night is a bit tough because it's dark. Okay. And then here's another fun fact is that if you were to shoot at night using your phones, the quality will be decreased by like a lot. Like suddenly everything will be pixelated. Yeah, it's because the phone is trying to compensate for, not enough light going into the lens. So they that's why you see the quality will drop. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, I shot it with natural light only because I didn't have intentions to use like different colored lights or like different shadows or whatever. I just wanted to shoot simply flat like this, enough with just one light. Yeah. It's a cat.
Yeah, so basically what Amir is trying to say is that for this whole session of creating your video assets also, we would like you to understand the correct technique, and then when you and using limited resources. So the best is to use a natural where we have natural light, so which is in the day basically. Yeah, so if your ambience is kind of like dark or whatever, try to open up your windows, just get the natural light in, or perhaps if you need extra, will be you can use table lamp or something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if
you
switching on
the ring light.
The
ring light.
Yes. The ring light is actually very useful. As you can see, many influencers and bloggers also use that. Yeah, so basically it's to lit up their face. But I think because it's on a tripod, right? So you can actually maneuver to whichever angle that you require for the light to shine on. Yeah.
I have a question also about lighting. I think about 2 questions.
Sure.
The problem with books is that, especially the books, the paper that we tend to use are glossy paper. And what I find is that if I take photos or if I try to take videos, there is a reflection there. Is there a good way of, let's say I'm using a ring light, or how can I position the product and then the camera to minimize the reflection? Is there any way?
Yes. Simply, if you were to shine the light directly on your book, you will get a reflection lah. Okay. So I recommend 2 ways. One, you can diffuse the light. How to diffuse the light is you can get a plain white color plastic bag, cover your light, and then you still point at your subject. That's one. Another one is you can point it at the ceiling or something that can reflect the light of it. So basically the idea is to not point the light directly onto your reflective surface, because that one would definitely show a reflection. Then another tip is to angle it a different way. So let's say if your light, okay, let's say this is your subject, right? Let's say you want to shoot straight down, top shot. Okay, top shot like this. You wouldn't want your light to come from the top also, because if your light comes from the top, you will see your light in the shot.
Yeah.
So I would recommend your light will be from 45 degree from the side. You light it from one side. Now if you feel that one, so that's what you can do. You instead of pointing straight down, you light from 45 degrees from the other side. From either the left or right side.
Okay.
I can teach you more about lighting if
In our next intermediate and advanced course, where we go into details on all the technicality.
Okay, understood.
Thank you. Okay. So any other questions before we go on to the main assignment?
Yeah, there is a main assignment, but what I want you guys to understand is that the rushes that I had you do just now, the reason why I asked to do like a few rushes is because the few rushes you have will contribute to this final video that I have right here lah. So hence when you watch my video, right? When you watch my video, you'll notice actually there's a lot of different rushes. There's a lot of different shots. And you'll notice that most of my shots are not even moving. What is moving in my shots are actually the item itself. So that's another way to show, like to make your video look more non-amateur, right? Is if the camera movement you're doing with your phone doesn't look professional, you can still take a static shot as long as what you're recording has an action lah. So for this particular video, if you notice, I had a lot of shots. I had the shot of the 3 different flavored. I had the shots of the biscuit. I have the shot of the 3 different flavor together and moving, or the 3 flavored together with the product, the biscuit at the end. Yeah. So to make what I can say is to make a better video, you will need more rushes lah, so you can play around with it. Okay. So since this is publishing, there's a lot of books, right? Can take a lot of things. You can start with title or the book itself, but then another thing that will complement this is actually the set lah. If you can make the set for this book look nice, the book will stand out. And then another way is also to, if you want to show the contents of the book, can, but don't show everything lah, like by flipping very fast. You can show just can show just the specific points that perhaps inside there is like a very funny picture that you want to show. Just show that lah. You don't show everything one shot and flip it open.
Yeah, just like to tease your potential customers and all that. Just like, you know, how, you know, the trailers are being produced. Yeah, they don't show everything. They only show the good bits and pieces. So having said that, what you may want to also consider will be, you know, voice out like a paragraph or a synopsis of the book. Yeah. And then you can incorporate into the video as well.
Okay.
Everybody clear as of now how to create your assets? So main thing is you need to take as many clicks as possible because there's no, you know, one take wonder when it comes to production. Yeah, sometimes certain actions that you do, you know, the bad takes would actually be, you know, the best take of them all. So it's okay. Yeah, because all these things can be edited in post-production.
Yeah, and so if anyone don't understand, like right now, if somebody is still lost at the idea of shooting rushes and the rushes will eventually be combined together to be actual video, can just ask your questions here. So what I have right now is actually an assignment. So this assignment is, you don't have to do it like right now, because this one is to be shown on the next session. So next session, we will start the whole session with a sharing session. So we'll watch each other's work and we can, you know, see what we can improve for, you know, give suggestions and bounce ideas around. So what I want for the assignment is you can take video rushes of your product or service. So you can take them in the order that you want for your video to look, so that when you edit it'll be easier. So you visualize how the video will look like first. Then let's say you want to promote like a ring. Say you in your mind first you see it's like the video starts with a wide shot of the ring box. Maybe next is a tight shot of the logo, and maybe next shot is the box opening slowly, like close up. Yeah, so all these different sequences, they should be planned out in your head lah. You can be it by storyboard, you can do it by writing down in your own words that you understand, so you won't miss a shot lah. Then also, you know, some people like this ring box, some people what they do for ring advertisement is, just give another tip of it. Actually, okay, there is some tip for if like rings, right? What they do is they put the ring on a reflective surface like this. Then they take the shot very close. So it looks like the ring is on like a plain mirror or something, but it's actually just a phone. The effect is pretty cool lah. This is just some tips and tricks that I learned in my day as a, you know, content creator. So the thing is you can be creative with what you want to do. Like for mine, my example was just the Hello Panda. You can do other things. But I would advise that you try to promote something of your own lah. So at least when you come out of this course, you have something that you can from this workshop. You get something that you can show to you know, your own Facebook or your own social media. Okay, so the assignment is that we create these video rushes, and then you can take as much as you want. You can take 3 rushes, 5 rushes, 12 rushes. There's no limit. Just don't show me only one, because if you show me only one means there's nothing to edit. You literally have one clip, you know? Yeah. So the duration total can be 90 seconds or more, because in the end I will show you how you can trim it down. If it's, let's say you took a shot of something for like 10 seconds, then you worry, shit, I took the video too long. It's okay. I will teach you how to edit and cut it down to 5 seconds or 3 seconds in the next session. Yeah. And I would like for everyone to record it in horizontal. Can? Horizontal orientation. And the quality should be full HD, which is the 1080p, the standard resolution of today. Okay, we won't be uploading to a Facebook group. You will be uploading to a Google Drive link, which I will send later. Actually, can send now. Can we get the link for? By the way, can anybody hear like a construction noise going on from my side?
Yes,
You can.
I can hear some background noise.
Okay, my software not working very well.
I was wondering whether to ask you to recommend your software, because sometimes we ask the authors to do videos for us instead of we doing something. So if possible, we want to give some advice on what to do, and if there's a software that can sort of help them like clean their background noise before they submit to us, that would be great.
Right. This software is a free software actually that I use, but you need a Windows computer for this. Can't really use. Yeah, you can't use a Mac and Apple V1 with it. But it's quite wonderful.
I have a question. May I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen like when they have the interviews on television or over Zoom, that kind of stuff, and I read that it's good to have some sort of depth behind you if you're recording something, your background. So I see people with the rooms in the background like bookshelves and that kind of stuff. So is that actually recommended, or just a flat surface, like will that suffice?
So there's a few ways you can do that. It's either you record on a flat surface, or you can also record on like a textured background. Have you seen like a textured background before?
No.
Okay, wait, let me grab mine. Wait.
Oh, I think, Nora, can you repeat your question? Or you mean the depth and feel in the background, right?
Yeah, to make it more interesting.
Correct. Actually, at the beginning, when Amir mentioned about the foreground, the background, the composition, so that's what you need to take note of. So always have something in the foreground, which you can add on some colorful background, be it a plant, or have something also in the background where your subject is in the middle. So that kind of like create that depth. And and it will be, of course, having shells at the side and all that also helps. But when you frame that side, you just make sure you know where the subject should be in between the foreground and the background.
So which means that if let's say the publisher asks me to do a video promoting my book, right? So technically I am the subject and I'm promoting my book. So I can, in a way, if I position myself, the book is my foreground, and then like my bookshelf is like my background. Is that it?
Yes, you can. However, do you want to show your book, does it have to be in focus? Is that what you're trying to aim, or is more of, just creating the depth and feel?
It depends on what the publisher wants.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to tweak upon where it fits. What's the purpose of the framing and the shot itself lah. You can always make arrangement, because physically you just need to shift things around you, that's all.
Okay.
Yep. And also, if you're not shooting from like the front, maybe you're doing a top-down shot, maybe you don't have a nice background, right? You can get one of these like textured background, something like this.
Oh yeah, can order from Q10, that kind of shopping.
Yeah, that can cover the table or something. It'll still look nice now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Does anyone follow what is a storyboard? Just now I mentioned, or anyone not clear what a storyboard is about?
Can we see a sample, please?
Okay, sure. Amir, can you share the screen?
Hold on.
But the storyboard that we're going to share is actually based on a corporate video that we produced. But at least, we hope that it will make sense to you in your assignment, like, kind of like structure what your video is going to be about. share the link.
Okay, so this is a sample of the storyboard that we did. So what we did was we couldn't find. This was more to promote the cause, right? One of the causes in the school. So of course, in the storyboard, we put it in the order of the shots we want lah. And because this video consisted a lot of interviews, we planned out, okay, this guy we want to interview where, which location. So if you notice in this storyboard that we have, right, we actually took the liberty to actually go there ourselves and just use this is my colleague Ame. We use him as a placeholder, so we can visualize how the video will actually look like. Yeah, so this storyboard is before this sequence of when this person is here, this person will be talking at this location, and then in this exact order. Yeah, something like this lah. Is that clear? Like what is a storyboard is? Yeah, it kind of show you how the video will look like, but on paper, like visually, and then you can also pinpoint any potential mistakes or problems that might come out. Like you see, this doesn't flow that well, actually, and then before you even shoot, you really change the idea. Yeah. So anybody else don't understand the storyboard, like a concept of storyboard? You don't have to do it for this assignment, but if it helps you, then you can use it. Yeah, it's either you sketch it or you can write it down. It really depends on how you see things. Some people, they see visually. Some people can just see the story just by reading. Not me lah, obviously. I just say I have no book. I need to see.
Yeah, so the storyboard is actually useful because you will plan out all your shots and to put everything in sequence eventually for your videos. So you kind of like, it helps you to also make lesser mistake because you stay true to your storyboard, you just take the shots that you just need for your video. Are there any other questions? Everyone clear? Lawrence can follow?
Yes.
Okay, great. Can you flash again the assignment? So for the assignment, we've already uploaded the Google link for you. So again, this whole assignment is for you to create video rushes. Total would be 90 seconds or more, it's fine, because actually more will be better, because we're definitely gonna edit out all those things which you will require. And the resolution, please take note, 1080p in the horizontal orientation. Yeah, so basically that's it. And Thursday, it will be a very fun session as well, whereby you get to edit on the spot. Do you want them to
download the app first?
Download, yeah, the app first.
You can if they want to, but
yeah.
I think it'll be clearer if I just make them. You can download it first, but just if you play around with it right now, you're gonna be confused.
Yes. So the software that the app that we'll be using is called InShot. So yeah, because we only have 2 hours, right? Can we get everyone to download beforehand?
Okay, so this app is on both iPhone and Android. So I recommend for you guys to just download the software to edit first, which is you just go to your App Store. Look for InShot. This one. So download this one first. Then on Thursday, I'll show you how you can edit your videos using this app. It's on both Android and Android and iPhone. Okay, everybody clear with what app to download?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So let me know if you still need the app to be flashed. If not, I'll switch back to my slides already.
Okay.
Okay. So just to reiterate that the assignment is to shoot your rushes. You don't have to edit them. You just need to shoot them and then upload in a folder in the Google Drive. You can make the folder into your name and then you upload inside that folder so that I can differentiate whose is whose. Yeah, and then when you shoot these rushes, apply what you learned today lah. If you want to use the composition of the foreground, background, midground, or you want to apply if your video eventually will have audio, you can also record a clean audio of what you want to say. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically that's we've come to the end of the session for today.
Thanks for viewing, and we have come to the end of this training course on creating video assets. We hope you have benefited from it. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our Facebook page for more interesting contents. Hope to see you again.